everybody. Let me know if you can hear me. I see Andrew there in the blue font. Thank you for moderating. Hey, Bob. Oh, you'll be in Boone. Cool. I guess Melissa too. I didn't see that. Hey, Fred, Jack, Jedi, Courtney, Susanna. Nice to see everyone. Hey, Chris. Cashews here. Oh, good. Hey, friends. Greetings, fan from Illinois. What's up, Leanne from Australia? Hey, hey, Stephen. Oh, good to hear, Stephen. I'll be heading through there in a couple weeks. It'll be interesting to go down there then. Good to see everyone. Thank you for coming. This is the Do Nothing Project. I am your host for this evening, Jeff Warren. I've got a bit of a chest cold and pretty run down, but had a really surreal weekend in West Palm Beach, Florida, doing this thing called the Eudaimonia Conference, which was hilarious. It was like combination of it was like all kind of about wellness, but a lot about longevity. And so you had all these a range of people from kind of more on the quack end of things all the way to like kind of cutting edge neuroscience. And it was interesting. I just taught meditation there, and it was cool, but it was also like it was kind of hilarious because like the entire purpose of the entire conference was just to micromanage every possible condition to try to live forever, which is kind of hilarious. And you can do lots to tweak the dials, but I was there with Sebene and Dan kind of going, well, yeah, there's that. And then there's also just accepting conditions. And it was a minority voice, but it was good to be there. It was fun. Yeah, totally, Lori. But still so much cool stuff happening, like, and like really interesting stuff around in the trauma world, where people are just all this research about how trauma is reversible and even at the DNA level. And um, very, very, very kind of hopeful stuff about mental health, and really interesting. And of course, everyone in the background, the giant looming juggernaut of the election, where both sides very much represented at the conference, and this sort of background flavor of um, intensity. So I thought I would guide a practice that I feel like I need, that everyone needs, just a practice about radical, the usual of doing nothing, but radical. Emphasis really on, um, because it's going to be an intense week, and it's probably going to be an intense few weeks and months. And so just to practice on shrink wrapping attention down to some part of your experience that's neutral or comfortable, despite whatever else may be going on, and finding a way to kind of sink into that, to get a reset in the nervous system, to find some settling and sanity we all need. So that's the program for tonight. Electile dysfunction. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So I'm going to just jump right into it. Probably hear my youngest is singing songs upstairs. Uh, okay, 25 minutes. So if you haven't been to the Do Nothing Project before, meant to say welcome. If this is your first time, we've been doing it for ages now. Sometimes I forget to do the intro. This is it. It's basically a simple guided meditation and community. I try to really emphasize the accessible, simple aspect of meditation, hence the do nothing. Can't really do it wrong. If you if you want to do it laying down or just stretching, or, while you're cruising around your house, finishing up some evening chores or whatever your time zone is, that's all good. And you can just sit back to and follow my guidance. It's just sort of suggestions, and that's it. So let's do it. I turned off the VPN this time, so I didn't have all that weird stuff happen, technology problem that happened last time. Okay, 25 minutes. Use my kid's timer. Of course, Wes. Happy to. Welcome to this nonpartisan meditation on shrink wrapping your attention into the zero. Let us begin. I'm like a weird kid toy in my bell. All right, so like I said, as always, feel free to do your own version of very little. If you're gonna follow along with me, I like starting with a few slow, intentional breaths. It so bears out on all the research, like the extended exhale, taking a few moments to deliberately breathe, to extend the out breath a bit, especially if you're tense or worked up. As you're breathing out, you can kind of ride that bit of settling, as the diaphragm relaxes, you yourself can start to kind of notice, well, what part of my face and shoulders am I kind of holding more tension than I need to? So softening the forehead. I get that cue often. You don't even realize that there's like this tension there. I mean, there may not be, but sometimes we carry it there. Same with the eyes, softening the eyes, the cheeks, jaw is loose, throat is loose, kind of open as well. Do a bit of a half yawn. That's the vagus nerve, and it goes behind the ear there, and it's pinched. You're kind of opening everything up. Same with the shoulders. Shoulders relaxed. Hands can be kind of loose in your lap or on your legs. And then the whole front of the body, too. Often there's a bit of a tensing, hold it, feeling like you got to hold it together. Well, this is the invitation in this meditation and this do nothing session is you don't need to hold anything together. You could kind of let go of your armor, just be a body, and sinking down below the head into the sensation of being a body, the sensations. Doesn't mean stopping thoughts or somehow removing the sense of self consciousness around the eyes. Just means you're beginning to shift the ratio of your attention. The ratio of your awareness is beginning to fill now with a little more body sensation. And if you're doing your chores or something, and maybe it's filling with the feeling of the water on your hands if you're washing dishes, or could be filling up with sounds, listening to wind chime, traffic passed by outside. Something, and if you're going to go choose a home base, something neutral or comfortable. That's not your thoughts. Could be the whole sense of the body just moving a little bit every time you breathe. The way the whole body kind of tilts a bit or sways, or there's a little uplift in the chest. I'll leave you there for a bit. patient as things get settled. They sort of settle in their own time or not. I mean, if your mind wanders off, you bring it back. I like this idea of a little bit kind of shrink wrapping attention into a sensation or a sound. It's like you're coming right back into this exact now, feeling each little pinprick of sensation or a little kind of a pressure, every little bit of the sound. And you're kind of pulling out of the thoughts of the future and the past and gathering yourself right here. And it can be imperfect, so just breathe out any uptightness. The movement's very delicate, actually. It's just this delicate noticing of what's right here. If you're too forceful, you miss the moment. The moment comes to you. You got to get out of the way a little bit. Mind drifts, wanders, you forget where you were. You remember. Come back. Bring attention back to right here. And there's this piece too where you can kind of gladden the mind. You can choose to find the simplicity of what you're doing kind of satisfying, kind of enjoyable even. Maybe the sensation itself is like kind of something soft about it or a little bit more interesting than just neutral. You can kind of sink into that or appreciate it. On the other hand, the pure neutrality of something can also be very satisfying, kind of bracing, kind of cleanses the palate of the mind. Just this thing happening all on its own. It has nothing to do with you. just the world happening, the body happening. And the mind can kind of back off and just notice that, listen patiently, enjoying the rest, the reset, sanity. What's the least amount of effort you can expend staying delicately present? shrink wrapping out of the past and the future to right now. Choosing to find your home base or even your lack of home base, just sitting here being a body, deciding to find that kind of satisfying, practicing that, the okayness. And if you want to get really delicate and sink into that little tiny part of a sensation or sound, you could do that too. Sometimes that's a nice way to go. Okay, for the last few minutes, I'll just guide a simple loving kindness practice. Nice to kind of finish a meditation, either some gratitude or compassion or just, friendliness, just kind of test driving those circuits. Kind of old school loving kindness is you just think about someone that you like, who's easy to like, friend, an animal, child, could be anyone, and you just practice wanting the best for them. You can say, "May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease." You can kind of picture them if you like in your mind's eye, or just more like you have an idea of them. And you can either say the phrases or say some other phrases, or don't say anything. Just kind of have the intention. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. And choose a neutral person, someone you don't know very well. Like maybe you get your buy a coffee from them in the morning, or they cut your hair. Or they're there at your work somewhere. You don't really know them very well though. Just some random person who pops in your a neighbor, and just for no reason decide to send them some friendly vibes. Maybe happy, maybe healthy, may you live with ease. Uh, Sinking into that a bit. Can you? Part of the practice is pretending you enjoy doing this, even if you don't. You can do it your way. You can be calm, and then we choose a difficult person. Not hard to think of. Just pick one. Maybe not the worst you can imagine. Just someone who gets your goat a little bit. You find yourself in disagreement with, even if you like them or not. But like any human, you want they deserve to be at ease, be healthy. So just may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you live with ease. And then you can picture yourself. Send the same wishes to yourself. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. Can you be sincere in that? The touch can be helpful here. Just having a hand on your chest or on your leg can be kind of settling and grounding. Can feel good. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I be sane. May I be at peace. May I have great equanimous capacity over these next few weeks. And then we'll send it out to everybody. May everyone be happy and healthy and at ease. May everyone be their best selves, their most sane, their most compassionate, most understanding. May all of us be that way. Nice, Mitch. Nice, Courtney. Friends, thank you. That's the much needed nothingness. My scrumptious gourmet nothingness, says Kelly. Nice. It's good when my voice is even like even giving instructions when my voice is more messed up like this. There's kind of a it's like weirdly soothing for my own nervous system. Anyway, yeah, good to see everyone. Good, Sarah. As many times as you need. Hey, me too. Hey, teacher Pete, Michael. I don't really have much of a cold. Pretty minor. Nice from South Colorado, Sandy. All right. Well, good to see everyone, Susanna. I don't know. Well, nice to see everyone. Happy to be here with you. Yeah, it does supercharge the feeling, Mitch. Sometimes, one of the big things people talked a lot about at this conference was about touch. Just how important safety is for recovering from trauma, for healing, and one of the ways to induce safety so quickly is touch. Of course, touch is also triggering, but in the right way, the right time, it can really help and settle the system. And definitely. So I do that a lot at the end of my meditation. Yeah. All right, friends. Well, yep. Everybody get voting. Get voting down there. Sorry, I can't vote in your election, but I'm wishing everyone the best. So I'll see you next week, and it'll be see what kind of administration situation we got going on. Much love, my friends. I will see you next week. Good night. Thank you, Andrew, for moderating.